The first one I did was children, honor your parents, and the second one was honor within the body of Christ. Are we going to read it first? Or? Okay, the first verse is Exodus 20:12.
Honor your father and your mother, so that you may live long in the land of the Lord, and God is giving you.
That one was self-explanatory. The second one was Ephesians 6:1-3.
Children, obey your parents in the Lord, for this is right. Honor your father and mother, which is the first commandment with a promise, that it may go well with you and that you may enjoy long life on earth.
And that one, in my own words, was obey your parents because it's the right thing to do. She said. And the second one was Ephesians 5:1-2.
1-2?
Yeah.
Watch what God does, and then you do it, like children who learn proper behavior from their parents. Mostly what God does is love you. Keep company with Him and learn a life of love. Obey, serve how Christ loved us. His love was not cautious but extravagant. He didn't love in order to get something from us, but to give everything of Himself to us. Love like that.
I think I might have done the wrong one on that one, but...
I think she's reading out of the Message.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm reading the other side. That's
okay. And that one I got was live a life of love for others and follow God. And the fourth one was... Oh, yeah, no. The fourth one was Romans 12:10-13.
Be devoted to one another in brotherly love. Honor one another above yourselves. Never be lacking in zeal, but keep your spiritual fervor serving the Lord.
And that one is be nice to Logan.
Wait.
Oh.
She's not done.
Be joyful in hope, patient in affliction, faithful parent, and fickle. Full in prayer. Share with God's people who are in need. Practice hospitality.
And that one is be nice to Logan and help others.
Be nice to me.
Well, yeah, it said be nice, have brotherly love or whatever.
Oh.
And then the next one is 1 Corinthians 12:12-27.
The body is a unit, though it is made up of many parts, and though all its parts are many, they form one body. So it is with Christ. For we were all baptized by one Spirit into one body, whether Jews or Greeks, slave or free, and we were all given the one Spirit to drink. Now the body is not made up of one part, but of many. If the foot should say, because I am not a hand, I do not belong to the body, it would not for that reason cease to be part of the body. And if the ear should say, because I am not an eye, I do not belong to the body, it would not for that reason cease to be part of the body. If the whole body were an eye, where would the sense of hearing be? If the whole body were an ear, where would the sense of smell be? But in fact, God has arranged the parts in the body, every one of them, just as He wanted them to be. If they were all one part, where would the body be? As it is, there are many parts, but one body. The eye cannot say to the hand, I don't need you, and the head cannot say to the feet, I don't need you. On the contrary, those parts of the body that seem to be weaker are indispensable, and the parts that we think are less honorable we treat with special honor, and the parts that are unpresentable are treated with special modesty, while our presentable parts need no special treatment. But God has combined the members of the body and has given greater honor to the parts that lacked it, so that there should be no division in the body, but that its parts should have equal concern for each other. If one part suffers, every part suffers with it. If one part is honored, every part rejoices with it. Now you who are the body of Christ, and each one of you is a part of it.
That one is we are all part of God. And the last one is Galatians 6:6.
Anyone who receives instruction in the word must share all good things with his instructor.
And that one is if you think you have a word of knowledge, I think, share it. Yeah.
You want another section?
And there was another verse that you weren't going to have us read?
I thought you said we weren't going to do it.
Mark.
You still need to say.
Oh, okay. It's Mark 7:1-23. And that one is the only thing that is unclean is what comes out of you.
So what was the object of what you wanted us to learn? What was the point?
Honor?
That must have been the right answer.
Okay, what was Exodus again? We're done?
Exodus 2012.
2012.
Honor what, though?
Honor your parents. Yeah.
Okay, I have a
Honor
question.
your parents and others.
I have a question about Exodus 2012. It says that honor your father and mother so that you may live long in land to Lord your God is giving you.
Okay, we need to liven up.
At first, when I first read it, it sounded like it meant that if we don't honor our parents, then we won't live long. What's your question?
That's a good question, because that's
That is a good
pretty
question.
much what it says there.
If you don't honor your parents, you'll die.
You won't live long. That's what it
I
says.
told you that I'll kill you.
We know you don't mean that literally.
Well, sometimes we do.
Now you're
Yeah.
putting words in my mouth.
Ouch. That goes along with the second verse, Logan. What was the second verse?
It was Ephesians 20:12.
Okay.
What was Ephesians? Kim,
So-
what was Ephesians 2012?
No.
No. It was Exodus 20:12. Sorry.
No, the second verse.
Of Romans.
The second verse on there.
Oh, Ephesians 6:1-3.
So,
You better have pretty good
Listen,
edit
Logan.
here.
children, obey your parents in the Lord, for this is right. Honor your father and mother, which is the first commandment with a promise, that it may go well with you and that you may enjoy long life on the earth.
Okay.
So it has a promise with it. And the promise is,
You won't live long?
That you won't live as long if
That you will live long.
she's
if
like,
you
I'm
obey.
gonna obey my parents. You won't live as long if you don't obey as if you were to obey.
Good.
good.
Mama. Any other questions? Mama, how do I make toast now?
Anybody else have questions?
So what's the biggest part of this that you're taking with you from this exercise?
To obey my parents and to honor them
Mommy, why won't we go?
Why?
because it's the right thing to do.
You say that like you didn't believe it.
It's the right thing to do. Is that going to keep me, Dad, from getting mad at me?
See all that? Yeah, it hurts.
Hey, you're the one who didn't want to be on camera.
Would this
So if-
would this apply just to others versus just Mom and I?
Or would it put obey to like,
Yeah.
or would it go to like,
Others?
if you were to obey
Besides-
the Bartletts, Brian and Carla?
Other adults.
Yeah.
Yeah, other
Yeah.
adults, other people, even brothers. Because the verses you read, you know, it wasn't necessarily just talking about Logan. but brothers.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it doesn't say sisters. I
You
don't
don't have
have
any
one
of
of
those
those.
anyway, so you have that to worry about, do you?
Anything else you want to
There.
tell us?
No.
No?
Okay.
No? Oh.
The end.